Good day, beautiful people, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Today is Emotional Monday, so we dive into emotions and speak about them today. So I welcome you back to my podcast. It's a beautiful day. As you can see, the frogs are excited because it has been raining in this beautiful region where I am right now. So in today's episode, in this Emotional Monday, we're going to dive into this other emotions that I realized that many people have been going through in this journey. Many of us have been going through these childhood emotions because this is a season for Scorpio. So we dive back into our childhood traumas and stuff like that. And here's what I realized in my journey. I realized that nobody wants to feel bad. Nobody wants to feel toxic emotions. Nobody wants to feel hard emotions. That's why we are doers of this world. Everybody wants to feel good. It always feels good to feel good. Did you hear what I just said right there? It always feels good to feel good. And today I just feel good. And I just thought that let me just dive into this emotion of feeling helpless. And I wouldn't regard it as emotion, but it's just the feeling of feeling helpless at the moment. And every one of us have felt that way, because I remember back in my childhood times, I used to feel like that a lot of times, because I was living in a family where it's a family house, so everybody was there. My aunties were there, my uncles was there, and my mother was not there, my father was not there. So I was more like a slave of the family. So I felt helpless a lot of times, because I remember rushing into Mother Nature, because I was always connected to nature from my childhood. I remember rushing to Mother Nature, and as I went to Mother Nature, I cried under the tree. And I remember it was raining and I was crying. It was a beautiful disguise for me, because when I walked, people would think that it was raining. They would just be surprised of my red eyes and stuff like that. So nobody wants to feel helpless. That's why we employ all those emotions like fear, anger, and everything. That's only because nobody wants to feel helpless. The moment we feel helpless, we ask for help, either from fear or from love. So that's what we do all the time. Now I say, in your helplessness, call out for love, joy, and peace. And the moment you feel helpless, you are making a statement to the universe that God is not with you, that source energy is not with you. Because I remember back in the times, I used to suffer more because I made a statement to the universe that God is not with me. That's why I asked for anger to help me out, for fear to help me out, for jealousy, for complaining, for a lot of these toxic emotions that never really helped me out, but they just caused more problems for myself. So I started to realize this beautiful thing, that whenever we feel helpless, we are disconnected from God, because God can never go down with us in our mentality, in our habits, in our ego, in our fear. God will always stay in love, joy, and peace. And whenever we become disconnected from love, from peace, from joy, we feel helpless. And when we feel helpless, we employ low vibrational frequency energies like fear, anger, and all those emotions. But I'm here to tell you today that as I've realized with myself that those emotions never really helped me out, but they just put me more into the suffering, made me more feel helpless. But as I started to reach out to God and realize that source energy is there, and for us to realize that we must let go of who we think we are and start to ask help. And help is everywhere, because whenever we ask for help, the universe make means for us to get the help that we need. Sometimes a help may come from somebody whom we hate so much, somebody whom we despise so much, and it's because of that we hold on to our pride and never letting God help us. So with that being said, have a beautiful day, beautiful people. It was beautiful to just have a conversation with you today about this emotion. So have a beautiful day till we meet again tomorrow, again in the next episode of this podcast. Peace be with you.